Hello, this is my review of the Baseus uh, Bowie MA10 earbuds. Baseus or Baseus, I'm not sure how they pronounce it. And you'll be wondering, why is it called Baseus or Baseus? And the reason why is that it has so much bass. It is like even if you like bass, which I do, this is like overkill of bass. It has so much bass, um, which can be eventually even a problem. Um, so here's the box, and they are Chinese, and it has these things, these rubber things around it, which I'm not really sure what their purpose is. Supposedly to help for a better fit, but I'm not really sure they do that much. Um, there is a manual, and the manual is really hard to read because the text is very small, uh, tiny, because they want it in translated to so many different languages, which is ridiculous. I mean, they should have it just in English and one more maybe, but so many languages. And I'm not too crazy about the manual, to be very honest. Then it comes with oh, some extra tips, uh, headphone tips, earphone tips, like this. So there's a bunch there with different sizes. So then it comes, this is the case which you can connect with a USB. It's a USB-C on one side and a normal USB on the other side. There's no adapter. You have to plug it to an existing USB adapter. So when you open the case, the headphones get ready, and then you can put them in your ears. So it connected very quickly and very easily. There was no problem with that. Now, the thing I want you to notice is that this is somewhat bulky, meaning that I mean it's a big thing there. It's almost like you're wearing some big earrings or something. Um, but it does fit correctly, meaning that it's not gonna fall off at all. It doesn't fall off. It gets put there and it stays there very well, so there's no issue there. Um, but it is big, and also the issue is that, well, it fits well, but uh, if you want to talk with someone, you're suddenly in a store and you have to talk with the clerk. There is a function which is that instead of noise canceling, it allows you to have the outside sound come through. Um, but I'm not really sure if how to use. I mean, I know how to use it, but I'm not really sure if it works when you need to speak with someone. When I'm talking with someone, I rather have the headphones off, out of my ear, so I can speak with them. Um, but when you do that, you know, the the earbuds, they might fall on the floor or whatever. But that's just an earbud. And any earbud has that issue. Um, as I say, I'm not really sure what this curve up here does, which they give you these extra um, rubber parts that can replace this rubber, but I'm not really sure what it is. Um, as I said, that the sound is really good. The sound is good. So this is not a cheap sounding earbud at all. The sound is surprisingly hi-fi sounding material. Well, I'm not sure if it's hi-fi because anything Bluetooth cannot be hi-fi, but it definitely is quality sound, meaning it's not a cheap sounding earphone. It's a good sounding, expensive sounding headphone. Now the thing is that, and the good thing about it or bad thing about it, is that it comes with a phone app, an app for your smartphone, and with this app for your smartphone, you can decide what happens to the earbuds when you, for example, press them once or press them twice or hold it for a few seconds. You can choose the behavior. The other thing that the app has, which I cannot show it to you because I'm recording with my phone, so I can't show you the app. But the app has presets for the equalization, and I found that the presets were not very good, meaning that almost all of them had too much bass and maybe a little too little treble, which is surprising because I'm not a big fan of treble, but the bass is just too much. And then it has the option of you creating your own equalization. And I did that, and I've created one which more or less sounds like what I would want. But still, I found it a bit difficult to create my own equalizations. You have to do it with moving your hand and all that, and it wasn't very good. I mean, for example, you cannot base it on an existing equalization. You have to start from scratch. I I think I read a review of this Baseus or Baseus headphone Bowie MA10. I had read a review somewhere that had also complained about this, the presets not being sufficiently good. I'm not the only one. So overall, for the price, which was in my case around $28, this is a very good headphone. Baseus Bowie MA10, Bowie MA10. So it's a very good headphone, and it really depends on whether you like this sort of headphone that looks like a big earring, and that's the one thing to consider. And another is if you really like too much bass, and when I'm saying too much bass, is that it's a general bass. It's not like you're just hearing the bass line, or, or the kick drum harder. It's just the whole thing is a little bit too bassy, and but it's still overall much better sounding than other stuff. I bought, I think, one which was by JBL. No, it was, let me see, not JBL. Uh, no, I had bought one by JLab, and the sound was cheap and sounded horrible. JLab. So that's a comparison. So between the JLab and this Baseus or Baseus, by the Baseus Baseus, it's a much better sound and much more quality sound than that JLab one. I had to return that one. So so that's my review.